Hello Clinton Massey families. So this video is for parents who are either dropping off their child in the morning or picking up their child at the end of the school day. But a reminder, if your child is a pickup, you have contacted the office and they know that your child is a pickup every single day. So where I am standing, this is where a parent for 4th and 5th grade would be parked while waiting in the morning or in the afternoon. You're on the far right side. If you are not picking up a child that is in 4th or 5th grade, you're able to pass them on the left, but please go slowly. When 4th and 5th grade parents get to this area, we ask that you pull all the way up as far as you can. You can then have 3 vehicles that are letting out their child at the same time. Please allow the cars in front of you to merge into the traffic first, or if you do, please give access to the car in front of you to merge into the ongoing traffic as well. When you reach this point, if you're a 3rd grade parent, you're going to want to merge to the right-hand lane because 3rd grade will be the next drop-off that we get to. This gate is the 3rd grade drop-off. If there is availability, there could be between 1 to 2 cars that are dropping off students to 3rd grade. So if you're a 3rd grade parent, this is where you'll be dropping your child off, to this gate right here. So now we move to 2nd grade. If you're a 2nd grade parent, at this point you're going to want to merge into the right-hand lane. So 2nd grade parents at this point, before you get to the dumpster, merge into the second-hand lane because after we get around this fence is where 2nd grade drop-off is. So 2nd grade parents, there is 2 spots for drop-off. We ask that if you're the first parent to pull all the way up to that first cone, second parent stop at the second cone so we can have 2 students getting out at the same time. The same as at the end of the day, students will stop, they'll wait for you to come to a complete stop. We ask that you stop at that first cone all the way out or the second cone closest in this video. So that way we can have 2 students loading at the same time. Once you've loaded, or if it's in the morning, you let your child out, then once again, you can pull forward and then merge into that left-hand lane unless you have a 1st grader. 1st grade is the next drop-off. So 1st grade parents, at this point in time, you're going to want to merge into this right-hand lane. So after 2nd grade drop-off right here, you're going to want to be in this right-hand lane to drop off your child if they're a 1st grade student. 1st grade parents, only 1 student can exit a car at a time. So I ask that you pull up your car where their door is straight across from this gate, and they will exit and go straight into the building. And then you will once again merge into the left-hand lane. Parents of kindergarten and preschool, this point in time that you will now merge into the right-hand lane. This is the gate for the kindergarten and preschool drop-off. So once again, for kindergarten and preschool, this is the final spot that students will exit. There are some little rules that we need you to know. So as you're driving through, the child getting out needs to get out on the right-hand side of the car. This is a safety thing. So if you have car seats, we ask that you move them onto the driver's behind seat. So there's no children getting out on the left-hand side due to all the traffic. We ask that parents and students do not exit the car unless there is an adult at each of these locations. So parents and children should stay in the car unless there's an adult at that gate for your child. And then when the adult is there, waving them to exit the car, that once again, they get out on the right-hand side of the car. Adults should not be getting out of the car unless you were basically helping if your child was sitting behind you in a seat, like in a pickup truck, and there was only one door and the child was sitting behind in that kind of a scenario. But we ask that parents remain in the car and only students are exiting, once again, on the right-hand side, not the left-hand side of the vehicle, because there's constant traffic moving and we don't want any accidents. I hope that this explains our procedures for parent drop-off and pickup. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your week here. Tomorrow's Friday for our N through Z students. Bye.